Hi, I'm Jesse Pratt Lopez, photographer, community organizer, activist, based in Atlanta. My Colombian heritage is definitely present in my life, definitely drives the direction that I go in, the topics that I'm interested in. A lot of the stuff that I'm interested in is justice for the Latinx community, like immigration issues most recently. And yeah, definitely just a reflection of my multicultural identity is always like present in my art. In my photography, I like to push boundaries and explore different things from new perspectives that people usually wouldn't, or things that people don't like to talk about. I did a series about trans-fetishization, the phenomenon of people loving trans women and trans people behind closed doors, but not like in public. Just showing how trans bodies are often like objectified, and so yeah, it was very graphic. I'll just say that. I work with Southern Fried Queer Pride. It's a local arts and advocacy organization. They do events, queer events, hold spaces for queer people like drag shows, a lot of workshops around queer mental health and stuff like that. Actually, their first Latinx event, it was called Queer Cumbia. It was just like a dance party for queer Latinx people. And then from there, I started getting more involved in the more behind-the-scenes activism. I met my basically trans mother and my colleague, Estrella Sanchez. Her organization is called Community Estrella, and we do a lot of work for trans Latinas, people in detention centers, trans people in detention centers, and undocumented and immigrants and people in general. Also, being a trans Latina, I do a lot of work with that because, I mean, especially in the Latinx community, trans identities are still very contested and discriminated against. The biggest challenges right now is probably dealing with visibility, even though like people are, feel like probably they've been hearing about trans people like all the time now, like trans, but it's because they're fighting for a representation that's still not there. It's mostly just like tokenizing or fetishization. Queer community in general, the conversation is still really dominated by gay people. And like I said, in the Latinx community, it's still a little bit behind. Like, the language is still not there to talk about trans people. The whole Latinx, like gender neutral X, is still very new. So I think, yeah, just introducing that language, having those conversations definitely with family members is still a big challenge. And just holding space for the diversity within the community that's not just like white gays.